What's going on, everybody? We are live once again, and as you can see, I'm face camming it today. We are. I was watching a stream of one of my friends last night. Follow her on Twitter, and she was playing a game. What was it called again? Quiplash, and it's made by the same company, the same dev team that made the old You Don't Know Jack games. And I loved those games. It was always a very regular thing for us at holidays and stuff when we'd go to my grandma's house. And mind you, this is back in the Windows 95 days. So I'm dating myself a bit here. But yeah, you know, we'd sit around, and this was the local multiplayer, you know, before online multiplayer was big. It was really just getting started, and you almost always needed like a GameSpy tunnel or something like that in order to connect to anybody else. There were no dedicated servers or anything back then. So we did everything from the keyboard. We surrounded, so it'd be one person on me, you know, in the middle, and someone on either end. And we would play multiplayer. We played You Don't Know Jack, volumes 1, 2, 3, You Don't Know Jack movies, You Don't Know Jack television, You Don't Know Jack sports, all the different variants that they had. 4, 5, and 6 weren't out yet. There's a few other newer ones. So I picked up last night, I went and bought the full pack. So I got all the games together. I had never heard of Head Rush. The Ride, which was number 4, The Lost something or other is number 6. I never played any of those. I'm not playing them today. I'm going to go back to the classics, take us back to, you know, the mid-90s, and enjoy some original You Don't Know Jack trivia, plus I think we're going to look at some You Don't Know Jack movies. So, yes, obviously, right over here is the in-game window, which is just white right now, but as soon as I kick this game off, we'll have some action going on over there. So don't mind if I'm not doing much for talking. I suppose I should pull my chat over so I can actually see it. And yeah, let's have some fun here. This game is absolutely hilarious. I go nuts. It doesn't get much better than this. As far as like just straight up comedy, stupid comedy. You know, it's meant to be a goof. I remember they did make this into a TV game show too, with was it Paul Rubin who was hosting that? Yeah, something like that. So good old Pee Wee Herman was the host for the 1 or 2 seasons it was on. It didn't last. It's not meant to be a TV show. I'm not surprised that it didn't work, but it's a great game. If you haven't played this game or any of them, I highly recommend it. And the whole package deal is like $20, and you get, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games for $20. Can't go wrong. So enjoy.
Kid, what you eating?
Just some stuff my mom made me.
Helen, can I get some water in here or something?
Yeah, no problem, right away. Okay, no, we need it now. Uh-huh. Okay, stand by. Cookie, can I have some names, please?
Yeah, I got it.
Hello, how is everyone today? Is everyone here? Nate, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can I get more money?
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game?
Up to 3
Hello,
players.
hello, hello, hello.
Okay, let's get a sound.
You're a single player, is that right? All right, could you give me your name, please? One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a full 21-question game?
We are definitely full 21.
Cool, roger that.
30 seconds.
Now remember this, your buzzer is going to be the letter B.
To take tickets or anything.
Hey, can you open up a can of Vienna sausages for me?
20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. Pay attention here and don't screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in, then you gotta hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got
I don't
that?
have the Lombard.
10 seconds.
I'm
Good
prepared to
luck.
go get my
Cue
own
graphics.
control
Lose
over
the
the
desktop.
control.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, go to black. Here we go. Thank you very much. Stand by. Okay.
4,
See you choking.
3.
Get some sun, Ringo. Hey, I'm off to France.
Of course, my son needs me now.
Should I go over to Jason?
Yeah, I thought you were.
No, because
Go.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah! Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
You comfortable? Good. We're starting.
Okay, pick a
Sex, violence,
category.
and literary terminology, sacrifices of the gods, children's stories, and talk show scandals.
Get ready for some fun. It's question number one.
I'm not picking in any special order. I'm
Here's
picking
the
what I
category.
want
Sex,
to play.
violence, and literary terminology. And we are talking $1,000 for this question. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. There was a young man of Penzance who rogered his 3 maiden aunts. This is the beginning of what type of poem? A limerick, a haiku, a sonnet, or an epic?
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Oh, it is a haiku.
Here's what you should have guessed.
Oh, it's a limerick.
A limerick.
What?
There was a young man of Penzance who rogered his 3 maiden aunts. Then the 3 aunts blew his head off. The end. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Blood, guts, and gore. It's
The
been so long.
category.
I'm gonna suck.
Blood, guts, and gore.
I'm
A right
sure.
answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, for all you folks who can't learn anything unless it's somehow put in the context of a campy action-adventure TV show, here's a fun way to learn about the human bloodstream. Because of its function, which component of human blood might be seen as the A-team of the bloodstream? Plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, or platelets? I think you've got a platelet in your head.
I don't know.
And here's the right answer. White blood cells, they destroy harmful invaders. And scientists have recently discovered that some
Oh, I
white
get
blood
it.
cells actually have mohawks and wear an obnoxious number of gold chains. How about it? Hit
Now
me
I
with the
understand what
category.
the question was asking.
It's question number 3.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Commercial logic. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenbacks. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. Rabbits aren't kids, tricks are for kids, therefore tricks aren't for rabbits. What is this an example of? A syllogism, a fallacy, an ad hoc argument, or a thesis? Gonna have to dock you for that.
Ad hoc
And let's see the
arguments?
correct answer. Syllogism, the only jism you'll learn about in Logic 101. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Oh,
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
I'll never forget that shit.
Next
too
up,
good.
finicky little fictional bastard. This question's gonna be worth 2,000 $1 bills. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Where did Dr. Seuss's Sam I Am specifically not like to eat green eggs and ham? In his car, on a boat, on a date, or on a bridge? Not gonna do it.
What do you mean?
Should've picked this. You can't eat eggs on a bridge. Sounds kinda Freudian to me.
I don't get it.
Okay, pick a category.
Oh, that sounds funny.
Uh-oh, Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
They have these gibberish questions.
Alright,
Unscrambled.
now here's your category for this gibberish question. Unusual sexual demands and a guy named Matt. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, get yourself ready. Here comes the puzzle. What does this rhyme with? Pump me, grumpy Matt Von Bacall. And don't let the punctuation throw you off. Hit one, it's from a nursery rhyme.
Grumpy. I don't know.
A nursery rhyme about a clumsy character. A nursery rhyme about Gerald Ford. I don't remember that one. Last hint, he really cracks up. And you're about to go for it. Type in your answer and hit
I got
return.
Humpty Dumpty.
Pump me grumpy, Matt Bumba.
You know, my question is, what's he doing in such a precarious spot in the first place? He's an egg, for God's sake.
Get how that works now?
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
What'd you call me?
Number 6, it's number 6, it's.
The category is, what did you call me? And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, let's get to the bottom of this once and for all. How do you literally translate Farvik Nugan? The people's car, the Fuhrer has landed. The pleasure of driving or made with Nugan? The pleasure of driving.
I knew that.
When all this time, I thought it meant, please tailgate me, for I have introduced an annoying word into everyday English. How about it? Hit me with a category.
We'll take care of it and make up. Sure.
This one's gonna be more big hair and men in makeup. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. What's that 80s band? You know, they're named for a character in that Barbarella movie, and their name is really repetitive, and they sing about being hungry like a wolf in some river called Rio. Who are they? Are they INXS, Duran Duran, Bow Wow Wow, or Oingo Boingo?
No clue. I got nothing. I'm not answering.
Now the correct answer is Duran Duran. Yeah, we haven't heard a lot from them lately due to the big eyeliner shortage in England. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category. The name of this category is Bend Over to the Courtesy Phone. Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Which of the following women never had the pleasure of spending time with James Bond? Money Penny, Pussy Galore, Mona Lott, or Plenty O'Toole?
It's been so long.
Mona Lott. I made her up.
Had to do a kind of a elimination, I guess.
Okay,
Roman
pick a
orgy.
category.
Number 9.
The category
Oh,
behind this
resolve
question is
what's going
Roman
on.
Orgy.
Yes,
we
I
would pay
did
out
find it.
$3,000 for this one. It's nearing the end of the millennium, and you're designing the invitation to your big New Year's toga party. The year of the party is 1999. How is that expressed in Roman numerals?
Oh, shit.
MMMM, CMXCIX, MCMXCIX, or MCMXCIX?
It's funny, resolve. I was actually just talking about you and how you had got me back on this kick of playing this
All right,
game.
come on, hit me. We need a category.
So yeah, I snagged him last night.
Yo, have you been with nasty number 10?
Here's the category. Breakfast cereal and the undead. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's gonna be worth $1,000. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Now, every kid knows the classic triumvirate of the sugary monster cereals, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula. But what was the discontinued fourth monster cereal? Rice Krispies, Cinnamon Corpse Crunch, Fruit Brute, or Vanilla Godzilla?
I'm sure there's a reason.
Just add milk and listen to it moan.
It's not that. God damn it. It's
In
number
case you're
2.
curious about the correct answer,
Watch. It's number 2. No?
Fruit Brute, the werewolf cereal. Okay, we're at the end of round 1 now. On to round 2.
Oh,
Now pay attention because all the
Get my ass
questions in
kicked.
round 2 are worth more
haven't
money.
played this in so
Let's do
long.
it. How about it? Hit me with the
Let's see.
category.
Mortgage family? Let's do that.
And now 11.
The category. Ladies and gentlemen, the mortgage family. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Hang on tight, because here we go. If Lori Partridge were to move out and apply for a mortgage for her own place, what legal term might appear after her name on the paperwork? Maiden, loaner, old maid, or spinster?
What?
Maiden? No. But didn't Lloyd play keyboards on Iron Maiden's 87 tour?
I don't know.
You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Spinster. Believe it or not, it's sometimes used on legal documents. It means single woman.
Oh. How
All
about
right,
that?
come on, hit me. We need a category.
Wake up and smell the car alarm.
Uh-oh. West Truck licks 9 more.
I suck at these.
Once again, it's time for a Junior Lake Touchdown.
Here's your gibberish category. Wake up and smell the car alarm. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Okay, to solve this puzzle, you gotta think fast because
Here
every
we
second
go.
and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, we're not talking about any car alarm. We're talking about an alarm on a Peugeot or a Citroën. I want you to tell me, what does this rhyme with? Go, vous bleeping.
What?
Here's your first hint. There's either a male relative or a monk involved. In France, they call him Frère Jacques.
I don't speak French.
You know, it makes me tired just thinking about the answer.
Is it really? Are you
See what you
sleeping?
got? Start typing and hit return.
It is.
Carvu bleeping, unison, unison.
It's a song. Oh.
Okay,
I hang
pick
my
a
head in shame.
category.
Oh. Sure, why not?
Question 13.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Sugary personalities. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Who of the following should not be profiled in a People magazine article titled The Three Musketeers? Where are they now? Aramis, Porthos, Donatello, or Athos? Donatello.
He wasn't a musketeer. He's a Ninja Turtle. and
Maybe
a
in the
man.
People article, Renaissance artists, where are they now? And of course, the answer would be, dead.
Oh, dead.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
International language, teeny boppers. I'm not gonna get any of these. So what the hell?
Next up, cocaine and astrology. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. If Aquarius were a drug dealer, which sign of the zodiac would he ask for help if he needed to weigh 3 grams of coke? Libra, Capricorn, Aries, or Scorpio?
Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, wait. Which one is it?
Nah, that's who he'd ask if he
No.
needed to cut the taste
I know,
of the
I
coke
know,
with
I
some
get
goat's
it. It's
milk.
the scales. Which one? I don't know.
Too bad you didn't pick this. Libra, the scale, dude.
It's funny, I actually am Libra.
Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
I don't follow all that, so I have no clue. Bossiest person in an orgy?
Uh-oh,
Another
Best
one?
Butts Fits Mine whore.
Oh
Once
my
again,
god,
it's
what
time
the
for
hell?
Flicker piss no scope.
This gibberish questions category is the bossiest person at the orgy. And if you're really fast, you can get up to $10,000 for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Alright, are you ready? What colloquialism does this rhyme with? Sandy, kiss Mandy. Cut Nick for his slicker. Don't be thrown off by the punctuation. The first hint, it's about sweets.
Yeah, Candy. Miss Candy.
It's about sweets and what goes down faster. Although I've had some bad clams that came up pretty fast. Last hint, booze is quicker than sweets. Man, I wish you were quicker.
I got it.
Type in your answer.
Oh my god, I can type too.
Sandy kissed Mandy, cut Nick for his liquor. There you go, a little dating tip from me to you.
Candy is Danny.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
Flush your head down the latrine.
Ease your way with sour cream.
16.
The name of this category is Muck This. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. If the famous social activist, author, and muckraker Upton Sinclair had a nightmare about one of his most famous works, what image might cause him to wake up screaming? Being naked at the opera, being trapped in a small town, being lost in the Congo, or being ground into sausage?
Never heard of the guy.
His book, The Jungle, examined conditions in meat plants. Freud might have had something else to say about dreaming of having one's sausage ground. Okay, pick a category.
Chicky-Jacky's gone, let me hear you scream. It's question 17.
The category is Killing Time and Killing Your Friends. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Oh no, the miners are all dead. Scouts keep getting blown up by bombs, and the marshal was just killed by a spy while he was looking for a flag. What popular game is being played? Mist, Capture the Flag, Risk, or Stratego?
It sounds like, shit.
And here's the right answer. Stratego, a strategy game of killing and domination. Perfect for kids entering those troubled teen years.
Yeah.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Painting, wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
The category behind this question is, but have you seen his Netherlands? And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. What is Mexico's official name when translated from Spanish? Mexico and Tobago, Mexicoland, United Soviet Socialist Republic of Mexico, or United Mexican States?
I thought it was
United Mexican States. Everyone calls it Mexico, but if it had a driver's license, it would say United Mexican States and have a really bad photo like everybody else. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
You want? Sure.
He's me. He's lame. That's the 19.
This one's gonna be, do you want to get something off your chest? A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Let's say you're really into politics and decide to have the names of all the member countries of the UN Security Council tattooed on your chest. What's more, you want the list to stay up to date. Because it's a permanent member of the Security Council, which of these is the only name you won't have to have painfully removed after 2 years? Canada, Iran, Japan, or Russia? Da, Mother Russia. Because you'll probably be saying mother something else when you have those tattoos removed. Okay, pick a category.
Wow, honey. It's question number 20.
Oh, next is Jack Attack.
Here's the category. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There are dumb answers, however. And this one is not going to be easy. $6,000. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. How many beers in a 6-pack? 3 factorial, 2 quartets worth, half a sextet, or half a baker's dozen? Three factorial. 1 times 2 times 3 equals 6.
I had to do the math on all the other ones.
Okay, audience, here we go. Sing it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 factorial beers on the wall. 3 factorial beers. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Number 3 now. Oh, where did you come from? Sounds like something that's going to be fairly easy. It's going to probably be people in the TV shows or movies or something that they're from, or the cities. Oh shit, the cities they're from. I'm not going to know that.
Time for the attack. Buzz in when 2 words match, and you got $2,000. Buzz in when there isn't a match, and you lose $2,000. And don't forget, it's not any old match we're looking for. It's the one that fits this clue. Where did you come from? Just keep that in mind. Are you ready? We are starting.
Might get this. Oh shit. Oh really? It's Scotland. Damn it. Bigfoot. That was it. North America. Pegasus. No Pegasus. Oh, Greece. God damn it. As I saw it. Not lock. Scotland. There we go.
Pretty sweet, but the question is, how much did it sweeten your final score?
Ha!
That's the game!
Blair, when I think of you, I think of superlatives like great, amazing, fabulous, trivia geek with no social life, stuff like that. But don't thank me, because the real truth is, you don't know Jack.
Yeah.
Excellent show, everybody. Hey, Cookie, what are we gonna do with these contestants?
Alright, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
I am quite dissatisfied with the Emperor's breakfast cereal. It is so cold and impersonal.
Whoa! Hey, Kung Fu! Put down your chopsticks and grab a spoonful of my latest cereal, Fruity
Okay,
Chocolate
people,
Rice.
we're on! Listen, did you want to do a 7-question game or a 21-question game?
We'll do another
Alrighty,
21.
good luck on your next one. People, let's make it happen!
Okay, pick a category.
Get ready for some fun. It's question number 1. Oh yeah!
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. The sky is falling, run for your lives. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Now, we all know the story of Chicken Little and how he freaked out and thought the sky was falling around him. In July of 1979, citizens of the planet Earth, especially our friends in Australia, ran from large chunks of metal falling from the sky. What was the source of those chunks? The moon, airplane bathroom, Skylab, or the space shuttle? I said chunks of metal.
Space shuttle?
Here's what you
Skylab?
should have guessed. Skylab, the first U.S. manned space laboratory. I guess that was NASA's way of throwing another shrimp on the bobby.
Didn't know I wasn't alive in that.
Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Whoop-de-doo! It's question number 2.
Next up, pornography and ornithology. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. Which of these is not a bird? Booby, dick sissel, titmouse, or corksucker?
Really?
There is no such bird called a corksucker. We made that up. Okay, pick a category.
After that last question,
Question 3.
The category. I think I'm gonna hurl. Okay, this one might be a toughie.
What
It's
the
worth
shit?
$3,000. Well, we all love those little tasty treats like ice cream, marshmallows, and candies, but one ingredient common to all these delicious delights is gelatin. Which of the following is not often used in gelatin production? Animal saliva, animal hides, animal bones, or animal connective tissue? I think I might need a connective barf bag. And let's see the correct answer. Animal saliva. There's always room for bones, hides, and tissue in gelatin, but no animal saliva unless you piss off the waiter. How about it? Hit me with the category. Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime short.
Damn.
It's time for a ticklish past gun.
The category for this gibberish question? Look out, he's got a sweater. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'm going to be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. Okay, ready? What TV song does this rhyme with? Don't screw, knee-high labor.
Shit.
Okay, it's from a PBS Kids show. Operators are standing by for your pledge. It's about a guy and his hood. Yeah, that's where his homeboys are. The person who sings this song would be a friendly neighbor. He might, but I won't. Go for it. Type in your answer. Can you say correct? Hey, guess what, neighbor? I think we're gonna become real good friends. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Ain't no
sounds like fun.
time, it's question 5.
The name of this category is a very thorough body massage. And this one's gonna be worth $3,000. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. If you wanted to massage your master gland, you'd have to remove your what? Your trousers, thyroid, liver, or pituitary?
I don't know.
Should have picked this. Remove that pituitary and give it a good massage because it's important to growth and sexual maturity. Yeah, you gotta treat your pituitary pretty nice.
Oh, I don't get a massage? Fine. You don't get pubic hair.
Okay,
girls,
pick a category.
Oh. Power Ranger fan.
The category
Right
behind
back
this
there.
question is the Power
My
Rangers
JDF
teach us
stuff.
about nature. Right here, 1,000
Long
bucks
time
for a
fan.
right answer. Gosh, isn't it so beautiful how art imitates life? For example, TV's Power Rangers can combine themselves into one big ranger called the Megazord. Which of these creatures could be called nature's Megazord? Portuguese man of war, Venus flytrap, European chafer, or Canadian blackfly? A man of war is actually a colony of a few animals put together. And like the Megazord, you're advised not to mess with them.
I love this
How
game.
about it? Hit me with the category.
Zabba dooba dabbin, question 7.
This one's gonna be Toto, I don't think we're in Oz anymore. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Let's say the Wicked Witch of the West was not really killed by Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Let's pretend the Wicked Witch really escaped to South America. The Wicked Witch, as you know, is allergic to water, so she wanted to go to a landlocked country. To which country could the Wicked Witch flee? Venezuela, Bolivia, Argentina, or Chile? You know what you
I
could have
don't know.
picked? You could have picked this. Bolivia. She also could have gone to Paraguay, but you know, with the cost of living and everything, it's pricey. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category. Wait a second. Caught in the Spokane, Washington? Here we go, Spokane,
God, they did
Washington.
this.
That's area code 509. Hop on the digital bus, boys and girls. We're going on a fiber optic field trip. All right, I am flipping through the Spokane area phone book here and trying to pick out a name at random. And how about Mr. John Woody? All right, we are calling Mr. John Woody of Spokane, Washington, area code 509 for our fiber optic field trip. Let's see if he's
Just
home. John
imagine
Woody.
getting the
Oh,
phone
waiting
call.
for.
What the fuck do you want?
Hi, is this John?
Yeah, speaking.
John, hi, my name is Nate, and I'm calling from Chicago. This is probably going to be your weirdest phone call of the day. I'm actually the host of a game show called You Don't Know Jack, and we pulled your name at random out of the Spokane White Pages, and here's why. I need to come up with a trivia question. And if you've got a minute, I was wondering if you could help us come up with a trivia question that we can...
Sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Great. John, you're awesome. All right, so, John, what do you do out in Spokane?
Oh, I work at a wastewater treatment plant.
Wastewater treatment? And what do you do?
A lot of recycling here. We're trying to, personally save the world, but, it's awfully hard, and recycling is fun.
Absolutely. I mean, collecting newspaper and cans on your back porch is great.
Oh, God.
So, John, I'm going to put you on with our producer, and he'll explain everything to you, and then we'll
John
get back
Woody
on
was
and
to ever
we'll
see
hear your
this stream
question.
And see me laughing at him.
Hang tight, John.
I'm sorry.
All right,
I
we
feel
will be
bad,
back with
but-
John Woody on our fiber optic field trip in just a few questions, but in the
Trying to
meantime,
save
let's
the
pick another
world.
category. How about it? Hit me with the category. The category is Show Me Uranus. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If you were the solar system, where would you wear your asteroid belt? Between Mars and Jupiter, between Neptune and Pluto, between the Sun and Mercury, or between Jupiter and Saturn? It's between Mars and Jupiter. That way you can properly cover up Jupiter's
You'll notice they're
moons.
still calling Pluto a planet here.
Okay, pick a category.
Inanimate objects and
Number 9.
Next up, inanimate objects and unpaid labor. And we have 1,000 bucks for this question. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Now, if you could bring statues to life for the purpose of helping you carry groceries, which statue would be an anatomically poor choice as a helper? Rodin's The Thinker, Michelangelo's David, Venus de Milo, or the Lincoln statue in the Lincoln Memorial? Not gonna do it. In case you're curious about the correct answer, Venus de Milo. I'm sure she'd be happy to help you carry groceries, but she doesn't have any arms.
I get it.
How about it?
I was
Hit me
thinking
with the
because the
category.
Lincoln Memorial, he's huge.
Yo, have you been with nasty number 10?
The category, Car Wars. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. If Ulysses S. Grant were reincarnated as a car, which TV car would he most likely want to fight, for history's sake? The Batmobile, Michael Knight's car, Bo and Luke Duke's car, or Car 54? Beauty.
Duh.
The Duke's car, otherwise known as the General Lee. We've got 10 questions down, and for 10 more, we're going on to round 2. Now, we are 1 round away from the Jack Attack, and all the questions in this round are going to be worth more than in round 1. So pay attention, and let's do it.
We are pausing for 2 seconds here. So that I...
All right, we are back to our fiber optic field trip. We've got John Woody on the line from Spokane, Washington. John, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, hang tight. Here we go.
Okay, Nick.
11!
This fucking guy's gonna be hard to hear.
Okay, John, what's our category?
The category is recycling.
I had a feeling.
Of
All
course
right,
it
this is going to be worth 5,000 bucks. All right, John, it's all yours. Take it away.
Which of the following cannot be recycled? 1, motor oil. 2, copper. 3, car tires. Or 4, old flashlight battery.
I don't know what can't be.
John, how about flashlight batteries?
Well, flashlight batteries can be recycled to get the mercury out.
Okay, John, what's the correct answer?
The correct answer are car tires.
I kicked the
Well,
ball
car
because we were
tires
playing
cannot
football,
be recycled
and
because of the toxic
I
material
kicked the
inside.
ball, and
All right, John, great
My
question.
shoe
Thanks for helping
came
us out.
off
We'll
and
send you a
right into
T-shirt or
the
something.
Okay,
and I
great.
went to
Have a good
get it,
day.
and
You
then
too.
exposed it into the
Okay, that was
bush.
John Woody, a recycler from
And then
Spokane,
Ron
Washington.
laughing.
Let's keep playing.
Sorry.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
The Pope and nudity.
Here comes question 12.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. The Pope and nudity. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. The Pope is undressing to take a soak in a hot tub. If he removes his hat first, which vestment will he be removing? The chasuble, the cassock, the ratchet, or the mitre? Oh, sliced it. Now the correct answer is the mitre is that big honking hat. Will he strip all the way down to his papal undies? Well, he might or he might not. How about it? Hit me with the category.
I saw CB Lingo last time. Wonder if it'll be the same.
Heart attack,
No way.
nightmare when you dream. Are you feeling lucky? It's number 13.
Here's the category. CB Lingo. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, as you head down the highway in your Mack truck, you're listening to a conversation between two truckers a few miles behind you. They're discussing a portable parking lot. What are they talking about? A huge traffic jam, a trucker hauling cars, a construction vehicle, or a rest area? A trucker hauling cars. You know, I don't like driving behind those guys because it always looks like the back car is about to slide off, you know? Am I the only one who's paranoid about this?
Nope, I do too.
Okay, pick a category.
14.
The name of this category is dating and cannibalism. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. All right, you might be aware that female black widow spiders eat their mates. Now, if this practice were common in all animal species, then which of these animals would be spared a grisly end? Bulls, tercels, bucks, or ewes? No, a tercel is a male falcon. No, it's a tercel. Well, maybe tercel. I don't know. Is the female called a celica? Too bad you didn't pick this. A ewe. It's the female sheep, so she'd be okay because she's the one having dinner. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Evergreen, self-esteem, beauty queen, raptured spleen. Here's question 15.
This one's gonna be dying on stage. You're gonna be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. According to popular legend, how was Aeschylus, the father of Greek tragedy, comically killed? Trampled to death by eager theater patrons, struck on the head by a falling tortoise, speared by a javelin thrown by the lead actor, or crushed by a falling Trojan horse prop? Apparently, the tortoise was dropped by an eagle flying over the theater.
Hey, I guessed. And I was
Yeah, I'll
lucky.
tell you, everybody's a critic. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Question number 16.
And I like it too.
The category behind this question is serial killers. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Hang on tight, because here we go. If Captain Crunch resigned his naval commission to accept the equivalent rank in the U.S. Army, what would he be called? General Crunch, Lieutenant Crunch, Major Crunch, or Colonel Crunch? Are you watching your score? I'll show you a Major Crunch.
Colonel.
And
Lieutenant-
here's the right
Lieutenant.
answer. Colonel Crunch.
Okay.
A Navy captain is equal to a U.S. Army colonel, but both look pretty silly when sitting in a bowl of sliced bananas. Okay, pick a category.
Afraid, be very afraid.
The category is be afraid, be very afraid. It's gonna be worth $4,000. Imagine there's been a major U.S. disaster leaving the seat of power of the U.S. government at TV's Melrose Place apartment complex. Amanda is president, Allison is vice president, Jane is the majority whip, and Billy is, well, he's too stupid to do anything. Who is the presiding officer of the Senate? President Amanda, Vice President Allison, Majority Whip Jane, or Congressman Billy? Here's what you should have guessed. Vice President Allison is also in charge of the Senate. Comforting thought, isn't it? Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Dodgeball in the 19th century?
Here's the category. Dodgeball in the 19th century. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. In dodgeball, an opposing player is out when you hit him or her with the ball. Up until 1845, in which of these games were you allowed to eliminate an opposing player by hitting him with a ball? Bowling, football, baseball, or squash? That's right, you could bean the runner and he'd be out. Personally, I think that's a rule that should be brought back to baseball. It would definitely liven up the game.
Yes, it would.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
We're going with the hat question. I like my hats.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Big men in bigger hats. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Remember the Ponderosa? Well, what if the Ponderosa boys decided that since every woman they come across gets killed off, and since they already live with a bunch of other men, they might as well become priests? Now, if Hoss assumes the rank just below Pope, what will he be? Deacon Hoss, Bishop Hoss, Cardinal Hoss, or the Right Reverend Hoss? In a word, no.
Deacon?
Should have picked this.
Cardinal, okay.
Cardinal Hoss. Yeah, just imagine him riding up on the Ponderosa in the Pope Mobile.
I'll follow.
Okay, pick a category.
Question number 20.
Next up,
I didn't
the
get
good
a
old
gibberish
days.
question
You
once
get this
this
one
time.
right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. According to a popular commercial from the 70s, she can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and also bake a great flan, clean dirt off the can, never let you forget you're a man, or get an awesome tan. Never let you forget you're a man. Of course, if that's something you're in danger of forgetting, she might need more than perfume to get you going. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Can't help but think this is going to be characters, the wives of famous people or famous characters or something.
Okay, Jack, time for the attack. I think you know what to do, so here's your clue. That's no lady, that's my wife.
Could
That's your
possibly
only
kick my
hint.
ass.
You're on your own for the rest.
Like the rest
Good
of the
luck.
Yep, because I have no idea. I don't. I'm so screwed. Fuck. I have no idea. Abraham from the Bible? It's Abraham's. This is the worst Jack attack ever for me. I should not have picked this. At least knew that one. Sarah, wasn't it?
Well, pretty half-assed performance if you ask me, but let's see how it impacted your score.
Yes.
That's the game.
Pretty half-assed, right?
Hey Blair, you ever hear that expression, just scratching the surface? Well, maybe you'll get that far next time. Or maybe not, since it seems perfectly clear that you don't know Jack.
Thursday night on BSI is Awesome Night. The lineup begins with a brand new episode of the show.
Everybody,
followed by
great
the
show.
Adventures of Heather
Cookie,
Ford. And
what's
at
the
8:30,
plan here with
be
the
sure to stick around
contestants?
for the extended part 2 conclusion
Listen,
of
excuse
Lunchbox
me,
Days,
whenever you
Babies,
feel like
Wall
playing
System,
again, you just gotta let me know,
Awesome
alright?
Night on BSI.
Okay. we're gonna
Now
move
here's some
on
hot scenes from next week's Pico Boulevard.
I hate you, Steven. First you try to kill me, and then you convince a jury that I molested that.
But we're pushing up 50 minutes here. So I'm going to take 5, not even 5. I'm going to take like 2, long enough to go and grab myself something to drink. And I'll be right back with the next game, which will be You Don't Know Jack Movies. Let's see here. Yes, I do have that one ready to go. So I will be right back. All right. Yeah, see? 2 minutes, not even. Minute and a half. And I'm back. So let's make our title change here. Oh, who's calling me? Let's find out who's calling. Hello? Ah, one of my students. I teach martial arts. He's one of my students. Had a question about this weekend. So, let's see here. We're updating our game. No, we're not. Wait, we're not doing television. We're doing movies. You Don't Know Jack Movies. That's what we're doing. So, let's kick this one off. Okay. And it's been just equally as long since I have played You Don't Know Jack movies, so this should be very interesting. Unfortunately, it's not going to be very current on the movie list. It's probably going to be a lot of the older movies. So, but let's do it.
60 seconds.
You know, okay. I don't eat pork. I'm afraid of worms. That's neither here nor there.
Raul, we need names.
Why do they call this guy Cookie?
Hi there, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. How many people are playing?
Saying that we have a lot of
All right then, 1. Now type in your name.
Right? There are a lot of Fridays.
Look, unless you want me to... Oh, okay, finally.
Anybody seen my rectal intruder?
Oh yeah, you want a 7-question game, tournament length, or full 21?
Frieza units?
percussion section.
Thanks, babe.
In Celebrity Before. 30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bite me.
I better check my name's my job description.
20 seconds.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Hey, we got 20. Listen, this couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen, you think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got it?
10 seconds.
Ready or not, we're going here. Can we lose the desktop,
7,
please?
6.
Okay,
5,
go to black.
4,
Cue graphics.
3.
Stand by, people.
Give a spin.
Oh, thank you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, my name's Cookie. You have any questions at all? Please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, playing by yourself today? Okay, just make sure you keep that overcoat on your lap. All right, let's get busy. Okay, pick a category.
For the enjoyment of everyone during question 1, please, no unnecessary talking.
Shh. Let's give a nice warm welcome to the people in your neighborhood. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Strap on your helmet, we're going in. Based on the movie's subject matter, who would you expect to see leaving the video store with Green for Danger, Dear God, Mr. Sycamore, An Appointment with Danger? Postman Cliff Clavin, Florist Janet Wood, Handyman Tim Taylor, or Newswoman Mary Richards? Oh yeah, that's really wrong. Let's see what a correct answer looks like. They're all films involving postal carriers, like Cliff from Cheers. Actually, given Cliff's passion for trivia, I'd expect him to play some dorky trivia game instead of watching movies. Wait.
How about that?
Category, please.
Cut the red wire! Watch out, it's gonna blow!
That was close.
Too close.
I proudly present T for 2, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. If pro golfer Chichi Rodriguez were to take an acting role as a film character that shares his name, where would you find him swinging his clubs? In a flying car with Dick Van Dyke, in a drag queen pageant with Wesley Snipes, in the flick To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar, John Leguizamo plays a drag queen named Miss Chichi Rodriguez.
I remember that.
The thing is, if he were in drag, Chi-Chi would have to figure out what to do with his woods. I need a category.
A question so real you can almost touch it. Filmed in spectacular 3D.
Coming at you, Harrison Ford under the big top. And we're talking $2,000 for this baby. Hey, remember how Harrison Ford shaved his beard in The Fugitive to evade the cops? Now, come on, was that the best disguise he could come up with? If Dr. Richard Kimball used the same disguise in The Fugitive that Jimmy Stewart used to evade police in The Greatest Show on Earth, what would the good doctor be wearing? A tight-fitting, sparkly yellow unitard, a red tuxedo with tails and a top hat, the head of a horse costume, or floppy shoes, white face, and a fluorescent wig? The head of a horse? And you must be the rear of a horse. Should have picked this. In order to evade the law, Jimmy Stewart disguises himself as Buttons the Clown, so Harrison Ford would be wandering Chicago in floppy shoes, whiteface, and a fright wig. People, we have a fugitive. He's wearing big red shoes and a polka dot bodysuit. There he is!
I can't believe I didn't get that. I mean, I can't.
Okay, I need a category. This one's called America's Funniest, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, here's the deal. I want you to take a good look at this picture and tell me, besides The Greatest Show on Earth, from which movie could this picture have been taken? Quick Change, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Shakes the Clown, or Big Top Pee-wee?
Here's a little spending money.
The correct answer is... Bill Murray is a bank-robbing clown in Quick Change. A bank-robbing clown. Charles Keating? All right, hit me.
Piece of crime all the time. 5.
Say hello to, did somebody say Free Willy? $3,000 on the table for this one. Grease yourself up and get ready to wrestle. If Free Willy and the documentary Triumph of the Will were scrambled together into Triumph of the Free Willy, what would the resulting film most likely feature? Stock car driving whales, a documentary about the 1996 elections, goose-stepping Nazi whales, or a whale cop with a reckless new partner? Oh, that's ugly. Here's what you should have picked. Free Willy is about a whale, and Triumph of the Will is a documentary about the Nazi Party. It's the heartwarming story of a whale who wants to annex Long John Silver's. Category, please.
Password.
Yeah, tell him 6 sent me.
And
Yeah,
I believe
see?
this one's called, oh, brother. And you pop the right answer, you got $2,000. Heads up, here it comes. If Brother came out with a new Long Riders series of typewriters, which model name would not correspond to one of the pairs of real-life acting brothers in the film The Long Riders? The Carradine typewriter, the Guest typewriter, the Baldwin typewriter, or the Quaid typewriter? Sorry, Christopher and Nicholas Guest are in the movie. Looks like you guessed wrong.
I did.
Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. No Baldwin brothers can be found in the movie The Long Riders. And yes, this is in fact the only movie ever made not to have at least one Baldwin brother in it. I need a category. Uh-oh, French Cutlets Prime Chore.
It's time for a Tinker Leg Test Drum.
One gibberish category coming up. Unusual Thanksgiving compliments. Gonna start out with $5,000 on this one. Now check it out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, tell me with what movie actress's name does this rhyme? She is a deaf turkey. First hint, she played a high school student on TV. Tootie? Wait. She played a high school student on TV and a stripper on the big screen. Final hint, her initials are E.B. Quick, your time is dancing away.
I should know, but I don't.
Guess you haven't seen Showgirls, starring She is a Deaf Turkey. I don't care how bad the movie is. She can give me a lap dance anytime she wants. Okay, pick a category.
Could have been.
The The selection is, could have been a contender. $1,000 if you get it. Remember the 1988 presidential campaign when Michael Dukakis started dressing in military fatigues to show how tough he was? Well, try to picture this. If Michael Dukakis tried to show voters he was capable of winning the election the same way his cousin won an Oscar that year, what might he have done on the campaign trail? Watch Gorillas with Sigourney Weaver, help Tom Hanks fit into his big clothes, given romantic advice to a moonstruck Cher, or hidden Michelle Pfeiffer from The Mile.
Abort mission!
No, it's too late!
I don't know.
Let's take a look at the right answer.
5.
Mike's cousin, Olympia Dukakis, won an Oscar for playing Cher's mother in Moonstruck. You know, that might have worked. I mean, George Bush was a mother and he won.
There's no way I would.
Category, please. For your enjoyment, destined for fame. $3,000 for this one. Hey, you know how mystics say that you're born under a certain birthstone that governs your actions? Well, October's birthstone is Opal, but if you were born under the birthstone of Robert Opal, you might have a Hollywood destiny that includes you becoming what? A well-known streaker, a televangelist, a lovable Southern boy, or Oscar nominated for a debut performance. No, that's if you're born under the birthstone of Oral Roberts. For the curious, here's the right answer. Oh yes, they'd call you the Streak, because Robert Opal is the guy who streaked across the stage during the 1972 Academy Awards, which just goes to prove there are no small parts, just actors with small parts. Okay, I need a category.
Oh, that's good.
This category's known as, how about a red brick road? How does $2,000 sound? Hey, you remember how former Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev banged his shoe on a podium and threatened America by saying, "We will bury you"? Well, if Nikita Khrushchev had been cast as the character Nico in The Wizard of Oz, how might he have threatened America? "We will pick you like apples, we will crush you under a house, we will carry you off to the Wicked Witch, or we will sing you into oblivion." In The Wizard of Oz, Nico is the commander of the Flying Monkeys who carries Dorothy and her pals off to the Wicked Witch. Yeah, I hear that Khrushchev would have gotten the part, except he could only fly to the extreme left. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Now remember, everything in round two is worth double, so heads up. All right, hit me. Chew on this. Film school dropouts. 2 G's if you get this one right. Hey, did you hear about that gang of hoodlums busting into video stores and splicing together feature films? Well, listen to this concoction they made. Edward James Olmos prepares crazed southern backwoodsmen for the AP exam in calculus. What would make the best title for this film combo? Appalachia Vice, Stand and Deliverance, Hatfield and McCoy High, or Dead Poacher Society? Edward James Olmos teaches math to inner city kids in Stand and Deliver, and some crazed backwoodsmen do some stuff in Deliverance. And without relying too much on Appalachian stereotypes, let's just say that the backwoodsmen didn't do very well on the test.
I love this shit.
I need a category. Okay, give it up for, I guess that means no kiss goodnight. Oh, let's just make this one $6,000. Let's see how you handle this one. In retrospect, what movie would famous gangster John Dillinger most likely pick as the film he never wanted to end? Gone with the Wind, Manhattan Melodrama, Gun Crazy, or Ernest Goes to Jail? Hey, Vern, I think you dropped your soap. Bet you wish you'd picked this. Manhattan Melodrama was the film Dillinger saw right before he was gunned down outside the Biograph Theater in Chicago.
Hey, are you gonna finish that popcorn?
No way I would.
Okay, pick a category.
Hit and tail on a regular basis.
13. The category,
Oh,
getting
always make
tail on a
13
regular
seem
basis. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, do me a favor, will you? If you can help me remember the name of this character, hit your buzzer and type in the answer. Now check it out, it's gonna be tough. You know, he was the star of a series of X-rated films in the 70s, and the character was created by Robert Crumb, that Keep on Truckin' guy. Oh, you know what? He wasn't a live-action porn star. He was an X-rated cartoon character. Oh, man, he was a pussycat, too. What was his name? Too bad you didn't type this. The feline star of the 70s X-rated cartoons created by Robert Crumb was Fritz the Cat. Yeah, I used to love getting up early on Saturday morning to watch cartoons.
Sure.
Category, please. Let's see what we got going. Everybody in the whole cell, block. You give me a right answer, I give you a quick 4,000. All right, buzz in and start typing when you know the answer to this analogy. The longest yard is to American football as victory is to what?
I don't understand.
All you had to do is type this. While the prisoners in the longest yard play football against their guards, the prisoners of war in victory play the Nazis in a game of soccer. I would imagine it's hard to be a prison guard if you aren't allowed to use your hands. All right, hit me. Hey, nice selection, because you just chose yourself a big fat hunkin' question. Are you ready for the dis or dat?
Oh, no shit. They had this or that?
And this dis or dat question's category is 3D or not 3D? That is the question. I'm about to read off the titles of 7 movies, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the movie had a 3D sequel or did not have a 3D sequel. As you see each one, if it's got a sequel filmed in 3D, press 1. And if it doesn't have a 3D sequel, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. You get $1,000 for each right answer, but $1,000 off for each one you miss or any that you just don't get to. Alright, I'll start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Friday the 13th, 3D sequel. Jaws. The Exorcist. Nightmare on Elm Street. Amityville Horror. Child's Play. Last one, Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's all she wrote. 5 right. Well, that's pretty average. Let's see your new total. Okay, how about a new question?
A couple of those I didn't realize they had in 3D.
Okay, I need a category. Here we have, I'll take the first door out of here, Monty, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. All right, grab your security blanket and imagine this. You're being chased by a monster and you enter a room with 4 doors. Each door has a sign on it indicating what it leads to. Which room will be the safest? The one marked Gremlins, the one marked Ghoulies, the one marked Critters, or the one marked Goonies? The door marked Goonies will lead to a room full of cute adventurous kids like Sean Astin and Corey Feldman.
The Goonies, come on.
On second thought, maybe that's not the best door. category.
The following question has been rated 17. No questions under 17 permitted.
All right, here's the deal. Getting horny in polite company. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Okay, I know this may be hard to do, but imagine this. You're feeling sexually deprived and you want to make a subtle pass at your date. Based on its meaning in the film of the same name, what could you say to get the point across? Isn't it a dog day afternoon? I feel like a cat on a hot tin roof. I always wanted to go to Europa, or I'm naked. Our hero in Europa had gangrene of the extremities. Does that say romance to you? It would have been so beautiful if you'd only picked this. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof gets its title from Maggie's veiled speech about sexual frustration. And if that doesn't get the point across, maybe you could try, hey, how's about some sex right about now?
Sure.
All right, hit me.
What do we got out there?
It looks like 18, sir.
Now showing another word that starts with F. This one can net you $6,000. Get your finger out of your ear and listen up. We're going. If ABC reworked that classic TV Western F Troop into a new series called F Stop, what would be the best choice for the basic premise of the show? Ken Berry controls the flow of light to the fort, Forrest Tucker sells movie souvenirs, Teamsters repeatedly ambush our heroes, or Larry Storch moves at 14 frames per second. The f-stop is the setting on a camera that tells you how much light is being let into the camera's lens.
The others just didn't make sense.
As opposed to effing stop! Which I'm sure the director of F Troop had to yell on the set when things got a little too wacky. Okay, pick a category. The category is the realpolitik of My Three Sons. $6,000 on the table. Better make it good. Okay, kids, let's pretend that Uncle Charlie from My Three Sons has just seen the movie Failsafe. Uncle Charlie returns home to find that Ernie has punched Sudsy Pfeiffer in the eye. If he reacts to the crisis by using the same logic as the president in Failsafe, what will he do? He'll punch Ernie's brother Chip in the eye, he'll buy a stick to put on Sudsy's eye, he'll beat up the rest of the Pfeiffer family, or he'll beat himself. In Failsafe, an American bomber is mistakenly sent to bomb Moscow, as President Henry Fonda chooses to compensate the Soviets by nuking New York City.
Uncle Charlie, Chip says he's not coming out of the bomb shelter until you promise you won't sock him.
That's okay, I'll wait. He can't survive on canned yams forever. Category, please.
That's what this game is.
Well, what do we have here? Memories. And we're talking 2000 for this baby. You know, after all the friggin' hype we had to live through about that movie in 1990, you better know this. Who was Darkman? Jason Alexander, James Earl Jones, Jean-Claude Van Damme, or Liam Neeson? It's Liam Neeson.
He's a badass, so.
Hey Liam, what's that dark spot on your resume? Okay, I need a category.
This is probably a bad choice. Name of a school in a movie.
Time for the attack. When you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. You think you know the attack, huh? I got news for you. Not all attacks are equal. Here's your clue. Hi, school. All right, kids. Class is now in session. Please open your test booklets.
Yep, movies in the schools that. Oh god, I don't know. Oh shit.
but not too shabby. Now let's see your final score. That's the game.
Positive.
Player of this game was no Citizen Kane and certainly no Schindler's List. Frankly, it wasn't even Yenta. Yep, you've got a Heaven's Gate on your hands, cuz...
Okay, nice work, everybody. Roll commercials, and roll, what are we doing now?
I know you're listening.
Way to go, you got your name on the high scoreboard. It must be because you're very quick and very smart, or because the scoreboard was empty to begin with. Go ahead, live in denial. And if you want to play again, let me know.
But I'm over
Oh,
it now, and
fuck
can
you,
be
dude.
too. The former Child Star
Great
Support
big here, I'll
Network.
turn
Listen,
this way.
we can't all be Jodie Foster and Lawrence Fishburne. Some of us have to be Justin Henry, Tatum
All
O'Neal,
right.
and Anthony Michael Hall. Look, you can go do infomercials, or you can come make a whole new group of friends. Once a week, we get together and talk about our domineering parents, and on weekends, we watch the canon of straight-to-cable movies we made as teenagers. We're good people, and you are too. The former Child Star
anyways,
Support Network.
so
Just because you're not acting
Here's
doesn't
almost
mean
an hour and
you
a half.
shouldn't be living.
We've gone through, and
Hey, Billy, why...
we're gonna end for now. We will be back tonight. I'll be playing. I'm actually not 100% sure on everything I'm going to play. It's Saturday, so we'll be doing Saturday Night Streamfest. Streamfest will start an hour later than normal. We'll be starting at 11 o'clock Central Time. I have some sub stuff that I want to do over in my homegirl Lady Alderessa's room. She's got sub appreciation night tonight, and so I'm going to be over at her channel. Definitely stop over, check her out. She's awesome. So yeah, I'll be over there until 11 o'clock, and then we'll be going live here. I believe we'll be playing some Ark. I just picked Ark up the other day, and so I think we're looking at playing Ark with, you know, Survival Evolved, whatever, right? Ark on a private server. My buddy N-Day Warrior, he has a he hosts a private server with difficulties increased and XP gain is increased and so on and so forth. I've never actually played Ark. I bought it on a sale and downloaded, installed, and I tried to play it. I got how many minutes? I got 22 minutes total playtime, but I'm pretty sure I died about 5 minutes in. So he's going to teach me how to play the damn game because I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're going to take a look at Ark, and I picked up Life is Strange, and I got it because it was suggested to me based on the fact that I love the Walking Dead games. And so it looked really interesting. It was on sale, so I'm like, hey, why not? So I might take a look at Life is Strange tonight as well. And maybe one or two others. Maybe we'll throw some of one of the consoles on stream or something. You know, I've got the full console set up right over there. Actually, you might, if I adjust the camera here. Ah, look at that. I can show. You got my monitor in the way, but you can see all the consoles showing over there. So yeah. No, we'll go right back there. So yeah, we will see you next time.